Assalamu alaikum, hello everyone. Here at Noods, what we're going to start doing is start offering different home cooked dishes on certain days. The first one I've come across is a recipe I've wanted to try for a while anyway. Depending on who you talk to and where you're from, it's either called lamb rosh, meat rosh, dumpo, or nimkeen, gosh. First thing is first, potatoes. We're going to peel them and wash them. You need to cut them up before washing them. Sharpen this knife a little bit. I'm gonna cut them up into chunks about that big. That should be okay. They're all washed. We basically put them into our pan, the big cooking pan. So that's the meat that I've got. It's lamb shoulder, 3 kilos of that. That needs all washing now. Once the meat is all washed, straight into the pan. Now, because obviously I've been handling meat, time to swap the gloves over because of the rest of the ingredients. I don't want to do any cross-contamination. Alright, fresh pair of gloves on. The next thing to do is we're going to be adding salt. Now, I like to use pink salt, the Himalayan stuff. Pink Himalayan salt. We just sprinkle that all on. Ground black pepper. You can get coarse and you can also get fine. I prefer to use fine on the roughly 1 teaspoon's worth, depending on how much you have, meat and potatoes. But we're just going to throw in about approximately 1 teaspoon's worth. Cumin seeds. Again, these are, how many do we need? We need 1 teaspoon of these as well. I'm actually using a tablespoon, but half a tablespoon equivalent to. So we just throw some of them on. Chili flakes. Again, about half a teaspoon, depending on how much meat and ingredients you have. Ground white pepper. Let's just add a little bit more. So the next ingredient is garlic. I'm going to use 1 clove. I think that should be more than enough because it is pretty strong stuff for garlic, and too much will be overpowering. Next ingredient is bullet chilies. These I'm just going to half them. Got fresh tomatoes. I'm going to cut them into quarters. The next ingredient is fresh ginger. So there we've got our ginger, all nice and sliced. And the next thing we need is onions. So that's 2 onions cut up like this, not too small, not too big, and then just pour them in there. Oh, ripping my glove. Right, time to change the gloves again. Oof, them onions sting in the eyes now. Right, fresh pair of gloves on again. We're going to give this a good mix. Yep, and then we're going to add water to it. And we pack it down a little bit. Once the water is all added, we use grease-proof paper to cover it up. Once all that's done, we're going to cover it up with oil. Now that's covered with foil. We're going to put it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for approximately an hour and 40 minutes. That should be more than enough time for it to cook, but depending on your oven, um, it could vary. If you've got a fan assisted oven, we're just going to use our clay oven that we use. So I'm going to put it in there at 200 degrees for 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Right, so it's been about an hour and 50 minutes now. We're going to open this up now. Have a look. All this parchment paper, we'll remove it. Ooh, that smells absolutely beautiful. There it is, guys. The lamb roast, dimkin gosh, whatever you want to call it, it is ready. And the potatoes are nicely cooked. Everything just looks and it smells absolutely beautiful. We're going to be putting this, well, this is going to be available. I'm going to try some myself now because I am absolutely starving. I'm going to try it with the garlic naans that we do. We also do the plain naans as well, by the way, guys. This is really, really hot. Bismillah. I'm going to try a piece of lamb. So I'm going to try it with the garlic naan, and I'm going to try a piece of lamb first. Bismillah. That is very hot, but full of flavour. Honestly, I know I'm the one who's made it, but try a piece of potato. That is perfectly cooked. So yeah, get on to us, news. We'll be doing this today and tomorrow, well, until it lasts really. Yep, and until the next video, guys, take care.